Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf. Hey guys, how is everybody doing? Before I get into anything, because I realize what shirt I'm wearing, and you're just going to see the word butts randomly, this is from Bob's Burgers. Love the show, and it's got Tina on there, and that is the logo from Daria, which is another show that I used to love. So I just feel like I needed to give a quick explanation of why you're seeing the word butts on the screen. But anyway, today I'm going to be talking about my daily weigh-in, and then I'm also going to be talking about a challenge that I want to start. So first of all, daily weigh-in. I stepped on the scale today, and you guys know yesterday I stepped on and repeatedly stepped on because I was not happy with what had happened. We went over that. Mentally, I'm okay. It is what it is. Learned my lesson, moving on with my life. So today I stepped on the scale and much happier. Still not where I was before my Sunday weigh-in, but definitely better. So I am 313.8 pounds. So that means I lost 3.4 pounds since yesterday, and that means I still have 3 pounds to go until I get back to where I was on Sunday. I'm okay with that. That does at least justify in my head. The 6-pound gain yesterday was a lot of sodium. So I chugged a bunch of water, I ate healthier, I ate lower sodium foods, and got it back under control, and I'm gonna continue that the rest of this week. Also, one thing that happened yesterday was I worked out, finally. That's one of my biggest struggles, is actually dedicating the time to working out. And that kind of leads me into the challenge topic. I've been seeing a lot of different YouTubers throwing out challenges, doing 30-day challenges or what have you. And somebody even commented, I'm sorry, I forgot who it was. I'm going to put it right here. I think it was Sandra, but I could be completely wrong. I'm so sorry. But I'll type your name here. Had commented asking if I was going to do a challenge also, because that can help motivate me and motivate you guys. So I was thinking, and I haven't put a ton of thought into it yet. I do want to do a challenge. I was also checking out Mary Fran over at No Excuses, and she's doing a 30-day yoga challenge, which is interesting. I've honestly haven't really ever done yoga besides like something on my Xbox like years and years ago. So I don't know if I would want to copy that. But if you do want to do a yoga challenge, check out Mary Fran. I'll link her down below. She is doing a 30-day yoga challenge starting in November. Me, I wanted to be exercise and activity related because you guys know that is, like I said, that's one of my bigger struggles, and that is something that I really, really want to do. I have the passion to do it, just not the follow through. I want to get active because as I lose all of this fat on this body, I want to tighten and I want to tone and all of that type of stuff. So it's not just an empty sack of skin hanging on some bones. I want to make it a little bit more solid, a little bit more attractive. So I think a challenge is a great way to go with that. If you guys want to leave in the comments some ideas for how to run this type of challenge, let me know. Basically what I am doing, only thing I've thought of so far is just a challenge to get at least 20 minutes, and I say 20 minutes because I do a lot of the Planet Fitness workout videos on YouTube. I do a lot of them, and they're typically 20 to 25 minutes. But at least some form of activity for a designated amount of time. That's not thought out that much, is it? I'm going to have to think of some way more details than that. But probably should have thought of that before recording a video. But I didn't. So either way, what I want to do, and I'm going to start with it this week, but I want it to officially start November 1st, because I think, beginnings of the month are a great time to get these balls rolling, especially because then you have a month dedicated to it. And especially, I think November can be a great month because it ends with Thanksgiving and rolls into the Christmas season. So if we can get going at the beginning of the month and try to build these habits of getting ourselves active, it can help us get through the holiday season a little bit easier. At least that's what I'm hoping. So whether it be yoga or Planet Fitness exercise or going for walks or anything that is getting your body moving and getting your heart rate elevated a little bit would be preferable in my head, at least for my personal goals. And that's the thing that makes these challenges a little bit hard, because everybody's got different goals and different things they want to work on. For me, I want to raise my heart rate and also help build some muscle so that as time goes on, I get in the shape that I want to be. And versus yoga, it's great for building your core strength. It's great for building your flexibility. And I'm sure it's great for many, many other things. I've honestly never looked into it. And other forms of exercise like cardio, like walking, is still great. It's definitely, I'm never going to tell somebody, no, don't go for a walk. But for me, it's getting the steps in. But if I am not walking at a decent pace where I am elevating my heart rate a little bit, maybe working up a little bit of sweat, it's not doing a lot for me. But that's because I'm a pretty active person. I'm on my feet all day long at the salon and I'm moving all day. So yeah, even if I'm moving for, the entire work shift, if it's just a casual pace and it's, not doing anything else, my body's kind of used to it. It's not challenging it. And so therefore it's not going to be progressing much. Obviously, that's still better than sitting on a couch and doing nothing the entire day. But for me personally, I want it a little bit more challenging. If I'm going to have a challenge, I need it to be a little bit more challenging. So I did start off yesterday with starting my day with working out, working up a sweat, and I am sore today. Not like hardcore, but it's weird because it's in the stomach muscles on the side here. And I think that's because some of the exercises that I was doing, there was this one where you're shuffling back and forth and then you end with a knee raise and turning like that. Like it's a football thing. I don't understand sports, but it was a sports themed workout. And so it's kind of like doing a side crunch, and that worked out those muscles. So I am sore today, but I do plan to do another workout today. Whether it be the same one or a different one, I don't know. Planet Fitness does have a ton on their YouTube. It's just getting a little bit trickier because they're back in the gyms. And maybe I should start thinking about going back to the gym myself. But so sometimes they're using equipment that I don't have. And they show, alternative forms, but it's like not that helpful on some videos, because it's like there's one where okay, perfect, 2 kettlebells. All of my kettlebells are different weights. I have 3 and only one is a decent weight. The other 2 are kind of a little too light. And so if I'm doing these motions that involve both hands, one arm is going to be one way or another. So then I have to, on the fly think of okay, let's do a couple like this and then flip hands and do it the other way. And that gets a little bit tricky. But some of the older ones, when they were working out at home, definitely easier. Using stuff around the house to help do different things, definitely a lot easier. So I can always rewatch those and redo those. And then also, I am kind of thinking maybe I could try yoga. I've never done it. It could be interesting. We could see if my body can do that. We'll see. So, and I know some of you guys have suggested in the past, but I do not remember. If you have some favorite yoga for plus size people and not flexible people, link it down below, or at least tell me what to search for, and I would love to try that. My personal goal is, like I said, every single day. Maybe not every day be a hardcore working up a sweat, sore the next day type of workout, but some sort of, even if it is marching in place or kind of jogging in place to get active and get my heart rate up, that is going to count. And so from November 1st until the end of the month, that is my personal challenge, my personal goal. And I might, between now and then, come up with some more details. And on the 1st, I'll put out an actual video giving more details and goals, because I need more time to actually plan it out and research how challenges should go. I've never done a challenge before. I've never participated in a challenge before, besides the ones that you see where it's specific exercises each day. And then I always reach that point where I can't do that. And then I end up mentally giving up. So I don't want it so structured that it gets too hard too quick. Obviously, we always want to challenge ourselves, because if it's something easy, if your body can easily do it without any strain, without any challenge to it, then it's not really affecting you that much. Still going to some, obviously, you know, if you're a walker, keep that up. It's still great, because all stopping is going to work with the opposite, but you're not progressing, because if you're not increasing the speed or increasing the distance or any of that type of stuff, it's what your body becomes accustomed to. And ultimately, we've learned this. We've learned this from the food that we eat to the exercise that we do. We've got to change our methods. The same thing will not work the entire time. So as we go along these journeys, like for me, the first like 50-ish pounds, I could totally eat whatever I wanted to on Sundays. And then I finally realized that I can't do that anymore. And so you have to change. You have to change your habits. You have to challenge yourself. And the same comes with exercise. And most things in life. When things get too easy, you're not learning more. You're not progressing if you don't get anything challenging. Like if we just constantly repeated the 4th grade, we'd never get any smarter. Same thing with exercise and food. If we just do the same thing over and over, it helps. But then once you plateau, you're not going to make any further progress. Is that making sense? I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot as my brain's coming up with analogies on the spot. So I don't know. Anyway, that is my goal to work on. If you guys would like to, 1, participate, let me know. 2, have ideas on how to structure it a little bit, I would love that. And because, like, you know me, I'm no guru on this subject. I just want to do it. And it sounds fun, and it sounds like it would be beneficial for me and hopefully beneficial for you guys. And each day, as I do my daily weigh-ins, I think I'm going to continue with the daily videos next month. And I will check in with as far as what I personally am doing exercise-wise. I might record myself doing it. I might, at the very least, just chat with you guys and tell you what I did. Or if it's a video from Planet Fitness, I might just, you know, link you to what I did. But I'll still talk about it, and I'll still make sure that I am doing what I need to do and want to do, if you guys will also. And side note, off to the next topic, my stepmom is doing well. She is perky this morning. She is wanting to post something on her YouTube channel, but again, technology is a little bit tricky as far as that goes. So what we discussed this morning is her writing down something and then me just recording it myself and posting it on her channel. So that will probably happen later today, because still with the COVID scare, they got their tests yesterday, don't have the results yet. I can't go over there in person to actually record her and take the video and post it. So I'm going to do that for her, and I'm going to have to try to be funny like her. That's going to be a challenge, but it'll be fun. And that way you guys can know. And Tinker too, just so you know, she's not, like, I looked, she thought she's responding, and maybe she is somewhere, but like I logged in on her account, and she hasn't physically responded to you, but she was talking about how much your messages mean to her, and that it's been very, very sweet, and she feels loved. So that is great. So thank you for sending her that your way. And anybody else that wants to subscribe, please do. It's A Dose of Donna on YouTube. If I remember, I'll link her below. I've got a lot to put in this box today. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Again, comment, let me know ideas, if you want to join, all that type of stuff. And I will talk to you guys later.